Hi, I'm Bob McLean. Welcome to Your Memory Lane. This video segment is about filling out your information list, or what we used to call our keyword list. Now I think we're just referring to it as an information list for lack of a more creative name. Anyways, this is the form that you're going to fill out if you're buying a 3, 5, or 8 building street. If you're purchasing one of the smaller prints or signs or a youth print that are on the menus that you'll see under products, that's a separate form. It comes with the product, and that's pretty self-explanatory. So this little video is just about the form that you'll fill out, which has all the information you need to do your street if it's a 3, 5, or 8 building. So the first thing on the form is going to be a little paragraph, and that's going to ask you to just tell us anything that's important, anything you think we should know. It's a good chance to say, hey, we live in Denver, can we have mountains in the background? Or we live in Florida or the islands, and palm trees would be appropriate. Or we want snow on the street, snow on the roofs, anything like that that's going to help us locate the location of the city that it's important. Some people will say, you know, we live in New York, and can we have a skyline in the background? And the background is where we do that. We put things in the background that are bigger than what obviously would fit on the street. For instance, the Empire State Building or the skyline for New York. So you'll see it in the back of the prints. You'll see oil wells, you'll see refineries, you'll see football stadiums. Anything that's going to set a location can go back there, and you can help us by telling that in that little paragraph. Once that paragraph's finished, you're going to get into the main moments and memories, and those are the things that are going to be symbolized into graphics or symbols and placed on the buildings from left to right. They will be what we call main moments and memories. They're either on the building or between the buildings. So when you describe those, it's important to understand that each thing that you describe is going to be one graphic. So if you went to Florida in 1970 and you had a great trip, you went to Daytona, you went to the Keys, you went to St. Augustine, you went to a bunch of different places in Florida and had a great time, all we're going to have room for is the Florida trip. The person that was on the trip and the people that were on that vacation obviously know what they did when they were in Florida. So once we remind them about the Florida trip, then those things are going to be things that they can think about themselves and remember themselves. If something about that trip or any other thing that you put down in any of these open spaces is more important or important enough that it should be separated, then it's going to have to be another symbol. If you went to Disney World while you were in Florida, and that was just a tremendous time for everybody, and you want to make note of that, then you're going to have to put that on the next line down and say that, you know, Disney World would be great, let's put a Disney World logo on there, and we'll do that. But the streets get crowded when we put too many things on it. So there's got to be a limit, and each building is going to hold 4 to 5 graphics. So as you see by the number that you're allowed to fill out, it corresponds with the street you're buying. Whether you're buying a 3-building street, you get 14 or so, you know, moments and memories. A 5-building street, you're getting 28, and then obviously an 8-building street's carrying more because it has more buildings. So that's important to realize when you fill out that list. The exception is you can have up to 3 or 4 names with birth dates, like kids' names and a birth dates. That could be considered one graphic. If it's more people than that or more destinations, for instance, vacation destinations, we went to France and Greece and Germany and Spain and Italy, you're going to have to kind of work with us on that and list them all, but be prepared not to maybe see all of them or to have them split into two main moments and memories. Once you get done with the main moments and memories, you're going to have the street signs. They don't have to be street names. They can be anything you want it to be. Easy Street, Your Memory Lane. People are creative with that space and can put whatever you want to in there. After that, you're going to come to vehicles. You're going to describe the vehicles. Motorcycles, Zambonis, trucks, corporate vehicles, tankers, trains, small boats, snowmobiles, doesn't matter what you want, we can put it on the street, but you have to describe it or send us a URL or attach a JPEG of a picture of it. We have to know if it's a convertible, we have to know if it's a hardtop, we have to know how many doors it has, we have to know what color it is. Same thing with pets and things. If we're going to put pets in there on the street, it's nice to know how big the dog is. If it's a medium-sized dog, a big dog, or a small dog, what color it is. So that's, you keep that in mind, that we can't read your minds. We're going to rely on your information for us to make the print right. The other thing would be the things in the sky. Now that can be anything that flies, obviously, airplanes, hot air balloons. It's also a great place to put people or pets that have passed away. A wedding song title is great up there. We want to keep it kind of simple. We don't want to crowd the sky, so don't go crazy with that. It's nice when it's just kind of left open with a few things on it that are very important. Then you're going to really come to the salary or the dedication line, and that's going to theme your print for you, because whatever you say, it's going to be that kind of a gift. If you give me the information, whatever it is, and there's no rules, you can tell me anything you want to put in these prints and we'll do it. But when you sign that print, at the bottom line underneath, not your signature, but your dedication line, if you say happy birthday, obviously it's a happy birthday print. If you're giving it to somebody as an anniversary gift, happy anniversary. So that really kind of themes the print. And then pretty much you're done. So at that point, I think that if there's anything I can do to help you further to make it better, please call me at the toll-free number that's on the bottom of the pages. Keep in mind, this is a group effort. I mean, you have to do what you have to do so we can do what we do. And the better you do that, and the more accurate your information, the better it's going to turn out for both of us, really. So send your list in, but not until it's complete. We don't want to get piecemeal stuff in. That just slows us up, and it really is going to raise the cost a little bit. So we don't want that. We want to make it real simple. So please call me if you need to, and we'll look forward to working with you. Thank you.